Yo, what's good, my brothers and sisters from all over the internet? I decided to start my YouTube channel like 3 months ago, and boy has it been a journey. Some of you out there might think, well, 3 months ain't shit, but for someone who isn't used to step out of their comfort zone, it might seem like a long time. The acts of sharing your hobbies might seem a lot more challenging or maybe even frightening for some people. But trust me when I say that these 3 months of hardship hasn't been without fruitful or positive results or growth. I've actually learned a lot in this small time frame of doing YouTube videos, and I'm basically just here to share them with you all. I'm not by any means saying that I'm an expert in any of these topics. I still believe I have a lot of room left for improvement, but I will admit that I have become more confident and better at implementing these topics in my day-to-day life. So number one, we have time management. We all know that feeling of not being able to find the time to get certain things done, and we end up becoming frustrated, or maybe you just end up doing absolutely nothing, because what's the point if you can't get it all done in one day? Well, for me, by starting this YouTube channel, I've actually learned to somewhat prioritize my tasks, to actually make sure that I get the most relevant task done first. For example, if I have some shoes I need to paint, but I also have some videos I need to film, I will more times than often actually do the filming first to make sure that I get that out of the way, so it doesn't occupy my mind too much while I'm painting, because it can be distracting doing a task and you have another task in the back of your mind all the time. I guess you can say that I've become more aware of my own time and what I should actually spend it on, if it makes sense. I think I actually underestimated how much goes into actually making a YouTube video before I started this whole thing, because I barely have any time to catch up with anime and manga these days, because I'm just sitting here either painting or recording a video or editing a video. But yeah, man, I understand why people actually hire editors, because having to do everything yourself is really time consuming. In these starting phases, you actually have no choice. You actually just have to do everything yourself. But yeah, man, later on when you actually get to like a more busy time in your whole YouTube schedule, I've considered trying to find an editor when that time comes. Actually, I have a lot more respect for people now who have a 9-to-5 job or maybe school to attend and still are doing YouTube on the side, because boy, it's time consuming. But hopefully I'll get better at this and I'll somehow find a pattern. And number two, editing. Starting this YouTube channel, I basically knew jack shit about editing, and I'm still lacking in that department. You can surely see that by my videos. Completely helpless anymore. I know the basics of editing. I myself am using DaVinci Resolve for editing, and it's a fantastic software. It basically has everything you need to create a YouTube video in these starting phases. I even believe some YouTube veterans are still using this app to this day. So if you want to start your own channel, I would definitely recommend DaVinci Resolve as an editing program. Pretty smooth and also pretty easy to learn. Whenever I have something I need to figure out, type it into the search bar on YouTube and voila, it pops up and problem is solved. Yeah, man, I'm still getting better by the day. Hey man, being able to edit your own videos is actually a pretty useful skill. You actually don't know what opportunities you will get in the future, and you might have to use that skill. So number three is I've actually figured out that YouTube Shorts actually work. You're probably sitting down and wondering, what the hell do I mean by this? Unless you've been living under a rock, Patrick Starfish style, I'd have seen that this short form of content has taken the social media world by storm. A lot of people are unhappy with this fact, and others actually see it as a blessing and very fun to get lost and zone out because of the constant new stimuli that comes with it. But as a person who is both on Instagram and TikTok,
go follow me on @DustyMike. I know, quick selfish plug, but you know, a man's gotta eat, you know.
But I've been on Instagram and TikTok for quite some time now and somewhat posting consistently. And yes, I know what do you mean by consistently. Consistency is a subjective term, and I probably haven't been posting long enough to see actual good results. However, my point is that it is actually really demotivating as a content creator, spending days on a video, putting it on Instagram or TikTok for it only to get 50 views and 5 likes. Well, on Instagram, I've actually been losing followers recently, even though I'm posting reels. But I guess this is part of the game. You can't expect to start a YouTube channel or Instagram or TikTok profile and expect instant gratification. I guess if you want to do this, you have to expect to see a lot of disappointments with your posting. But it wasn't until recently that I started posting to YouTube Shorts. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it actually works. I've been posting 1 shorts a day for this past month, and I've gained like more than 100 subscribers. That's insane. YouTube is actually pushing your videos out to other people. And as a content creator, sometimes that's basically just all you need to know. Sometimes you just need a little sign of insurance that, wow, okay, my content is actually reaching other people. And it also shows that the time you spend on creating your content is not actually wasted because it actually reaches people. Sometimes that's basically all you need to build up your confidence and your motivation to make the next video. Sometimes you just need that little insurance, I think. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I don't think we're asking for too much. I think we content creators are quick to like judge ourselves, actually see ourselves as entitled when we are actually just expecting to see some results. You shouldn't expect to see gold or diamond wherever you put in your efforts, but for sure we're still human, so it's natural for us to expect some sort of outcome when we do something. So I don't think you should be so harsh on yourself for expecting to see results. It's totally normal, and I think we should normalize like having expectations for your content. Sometimes you just need the insurance that after 24 hours, your video isn't just dead. It can actually experience another push, unlike on Instagram and TikTok, where your videos just die after 24 hours basically. But the fact of your video and your content still being alive after those 24 hours is actually really ensuring and motivates me as a person to actually create more short videos. But I actually think that all of us deserve to see at least some results of putting a lot of effort into these videos. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that YouTube Shorts has been working wonders for me these past couple days. So I would definitely recommend you jumping on that if you are considering it. Number 4 is patience. This is the toughest lesson, the hardest pill to swallow, and kind of relates to the previous point I was talking about. It's hard not to see instant results. Me, myself, I still haven't seen all of my results, I believe, but I believe that hard work pays off in the end. So as long as you still keep going, you still haven't given up, by that fact, you are destined to see results, if you ask me. But sometimes when I am in doubt and I ask myself, what's the point even making this video for it to only get like viewed by like 10 people, just tell myself that the video doesn't have to be for now. Like, I'm making it now, yes, but YouTube isn't like IG or TikTok where your content is alive for 24 hours and then it just never sees the light of the day again. You can actually experience another spike in views or engagement in your videos after like months, I believe. Actually, one of my first videos has just recently started to like get some views, and I remember seeing that and was like, what the hell, I posted this video like 2 months ago. So yeah, man, your current videos will actually get pushed to other people in the future, if that makes sense. Sorry for all the IG and TikTok slander in this video. I'm not trying to say that these are bad apps. I'm just saying that sometimes they can be a little bit demotivating. Yeah, man, I still haven't experienced too many results when it comes to my long-term videos, but I do expect to see some results in the future. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. If I can see a spike in my video from like 2 months ago, then who knows, in a year maybe it has a lot more views than I could ever imagine. I don't know, but I really do think patience is like a key factor that we can't ignore. You actually have to be patient when it comes to this whole YouTube game. Number 5 is motivation can actually come by doing or by taking action. And sometimes it just can't be bothered to start making a video. I'm not gonna lie, I know I'm only 3 months in, but sometimes you just can't find the energy, man. Also need to remember that sometimes you just need to get started. So that's way easier said than done. since starting is actually the hardest thing when it comes to anything. Once you get the ball rolling, you actually, or me for myself, I get motivated by the fact that I'm trying to make the best video possible for what I'm capable of doing at that moment. Sometimes I just get motivated by the urge to reach the finish line. I know that sounds extremely toxic, but in this whole starting period of your YouTube journey, you can actually say that those are actually fair motivations. I tell myself that, okay, Michael, the motivation will come later. You just need to get started. And more times than often, it actually does come later in the process. Of course, you gotta take care of your mental health. You don't have to go full sprint and like mass produce 80 videos in one day. Just keep to posting whenever you can. Whatever you perceive as consistent, just stick to that for the time being. But yeah, man, those are actually all the points I have for now. I don't know when I'll be making this kind of video again. Maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year. It all depends on what I actually feel I learned from this whole YouTube journey. I just hope that this video has helped someone out there who is in the starting period of their channel and they are struggling to see results, and maybe this video has helped you realize that, wow, I've actually seen some positive results. I just haven't really recognized it yet. Just really paid that much attention to it. But yeah, what do I know? I myself don't even have a single video that has more than 300 views. I have short videos have reached like 2K views, but yeah, man, I'm still waiting on all of my results. But I hope they'll show themselves, or they will present themselves in the future. I don't believe I'm entitled to anything, but I do believe that hard work and grit and consistency will pay off. I hope this video has helped someone out there. I don't have any more to share with you guys, so I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye.